episode of KRAM. I'm Elia Bono.
And I'm Hunter Blake.
In classic KRAM tradition, each of the anchors will experience a tragic death before each segment.
What?
This week, we take a look at the recently wrapped up softball team season and how it changed from previous years.
No, I want to know about this death thing, please. Could you explain that a little bit, please?
Rampart's girls softball team finished their season on October 9th, 2021. They ended their season with a total of 6 wins. Some of Rampart's players and staff talked about how their season went.
Definitely not the best, but there's room to improve for next year.
I honestly think it could have went better with some of the games that we did, but for the people that we had in our team, I think it went really well.
We didn't do as well as I thought we were, but it was fun.
It went pretty well considering that we had kind of like a transition year.
Overall this season I believe went very well. Easy to look at your win-loss record and kind of base the season off that, but I truly believe if you were at the practices, at the games, you really saw the girls come together.
The season this year was very different from last year due to many different things.
Well, last year's season was a COVID season, so to speak. We had unlimited number of games. We couldn't play as many, and so we didn't have as many non-league games as typical as last year. And the new coaching staff was huge as far as changes too.
It definitely improved from last year. Our coaches weren't as committed, I guess, to the program as they were this year.
Last year we had older girls that were seniors, and they definitely helped out the team, and now coming down to a team with a lot more freshmen and new girls coming in just to play, to have fun, was definitely different.
One of the big changes of this season was the new coaching staff.
The coaches this year were great. They're younger, let me say that, age-wise, and they could relate really well with our players. That was the main thing. They developed relationships, they developed trust, they gave players the opportunity to have input on their own season.
I think they did well, being that we're such a young team, mainly consisting of sophomores and freshmen, being that we lost 9 seniors last year. I think they did well adapting to the new change, also with them being brand new coaches.
So I really liked our coaches this year. They were really kind and caring, and they really helped us get to the level where we needed to be.
I think they were great, definitely coming out of, not having coaches with the experience from college. It was really fun and great to know, because then I learned a lot more from them than anyone.
I love them. I think that they're great. They're really good coaches. They're able to work us really hard and make sure that we're doing the best that we can, but they're also able to joke with us and stay light.
The new coaching staff had many positive effects on the team. One of the things they've had a big effect on was the team dynamic.
This year we really tried to just teach our girls it's okay to make mistakes. Everyone's going to make them, even as coaches we're going to make them. So knowing that those girls, their coaches are behind them, every single thing that they do, it's an opportunity just to go out there, have fun.
It was definitely very opening, especially to people who were newer to the program, like freshmen, or just people who didn't play the year before. Everyone was super nice and welcoming, and it was definitely just a good environment.
I think all of us get along really well. We can joke around together. We can mess around a lot, but we also know when to get serious and when to focus.
It was really fun actually, because we got kind of a lot of fresh faces, and it was really nice just to have everybody be positive, and there was a lot of energy on the team too.
Even though the softball season may not have gone as expected, it didn't stop the players from enjoying their season. With the combination of new coaches and a full season, softball was an overall success. Congratulations on a good season, and good luck next year.
Congrats to softball on a strong season.
And congrats to our previous anchors for going out in such a spectacular fashion.
We're your replacement anchors, Nathaniel Reynolds
and Tyler Roll.
This Friday is the Fall Festival, and GSA is running the annual pumpkin decorating contest.
This tradition is enjoyed by students and community members alike.
I smell seafood.
What?
What do you mean? Can't you smell it?
Here at Rampart, Rampart is the Gender and Sexuality Alliance, which celebrates the LGBTQ community and their allies. The club aims to create a community where everyone feels welcomed.
GSA is our Gender Sexuality Alliance. It's a welcoming community where anyone can come We mainly just hang out.
We do intros and pronouns every week so we can make sure we're using everyone's correct names and pronouns. Sometimes we play games, sometimes we do art, sometimes we learn some things.
Several members of the organization share why they decided to join Rampart and why others interested should join as well.
Well, I went with my friend Arlo to the first meeting, and I'd never really done something like that before, and I had never really experienced that kind of community, and then after just going for the first time, it was really nice, so I went back.
I think that people should join GSA because it's a welcoming space and you don't have to do anything like super big to fill in some shoes. It's just, you can relax there.
We see each other as family, and we're a very knit, tight community, and we welcome anyone with open arms.
Last year, Rampart hosted their first pumpkin decorating contest. Participants enjoyed the fall festivities by painting pumpkins and then voting on their favorite to find out the ultimate winner.
So we actually ran out of pumpkins. We had more people who wanted to compete than we had many pumpkins. So we're going to try to have a few more this year. But if you want to donate so that everyone who participates can do so free of cost, swing by room 222 and drop off a couple of bucks.
This year, Rampart is bringing back the pumpkin decorating contest during the fall festival.
So the Rampart organization is going to run the pumpkin painting event. So we're going to have a bunch of little mini pumpkins and printed pumpkins. So for very young kids, they'll have a chance to paint on paper and take that home with them. And then for anyone that wants to compete in the contest who's a little older, they'll be able to grab a mini pumpkin free of cost, paint a design on it, and then everyone who competes will also vote on their favorite pumpkins, and then the top 3 will get a prize.
We are also accepting donations so that we can pay for pumpkins or bringing in pumpkins to room 222 about a week before the event so that way they don't rot.
Consider helping out the Rampart community and donate a pumpkin this week for the festivities. If you wish to participate in the contest, the painting begins Friday afternoon at 3, and the winner will be decided by 4:15. This has been Elia Bono, reporting for KRAM.
Go to the Fall Festival this Friday and join the fun.
We are your replacement anchors, Thomas Novotny
And Dakota Besgrove.
You would think we would stop signing up to anchor at this point.
Rampart has a great many talented art students.
KRAM went a bit more in depth to see these skilled artists as they create.
Well, here we go.
Art can be seen as a way of life, as well as a profession for many. It is also an activity and hobby that many students and teachers engage in here at Rampart. KRAM decided to dive into some of Rampart's artists' lives to see what art means to them, starting up what got them into art, as well as what kind of art they create.
I don't know, 3 years old or so, just kind of like scribbling and stuff.
Maybe a couple months.
Since I was about 10 or 11.
My entire life.
My grandma, she painted a lot, and my dad, he does drawing as well, and my mother does as well.
I don't really know. I think it's just kind of something that runs in the family, so it's kind of like something we all enjoy.
I wanted to show the world what I could do. I've always loved doing anything related to art ever since I was little, so.
My mom wanted me to kind of expand my interests, so she introduced me to art, which kind of got me more into drawing people and studying anatomy. So I do both traditional and digital art, but I'm mainly traditional and I draw people.
I really like drawing people, and I also have a passion for drawing landscapes. I will use graphite pencil and pen and ink, and I'll do painting and stuff as well.
But digital art. So my birthday's in April, and I switched to digital art during around that time, because that's when I got my iPad to draw on, and that's what I've been doing ever since, but I can do both.
I only do pencil.
I would say anything that really inspires me or anything that is cool. I watched the Venom movie recently, and I thought it was cool, so I drew it.
Following that, KRAM wanted to see how art and its effects have and still do shape their lives.
I would say it really blocks everything out from the outside world, and it really helps me kind of relax and not worry about things around me. So,
a way to express who you are
Art is a way to express yourself.
It was kind of a coping mechanism for me.
Drawing overall means a lot to me. I am planning on it being a career of mine.
Art can truly be seen as a way of life. Thank you, Rams, for letting us see what drives you to create what you create. This has been Tyler Roll, reporting for KRAM.
Well, we're the only ones left.
Happy Halloween, KRAM.
Remember us after we're gone.
Hey Macy, what's up?
Hey, I was just calling to see how the haunted house went earlier.
Oh yeah, it was fine.
Just fine?
Okay, well, it wasn't actually that scary. I mean, it was fun, but I was expecting a lot more.
Oh, come on. How are you not scared?
I'm telling you, I just don't get scared that easily.
But did you hear the rumor about the haunted house you went to?
What? No.
Lots of people have said that they were haunted after going into the house.
Oh, yeah, right. By what?
I don't know, spirits or something?
That's so stupid. Who actually believes that?
See, I knew you would say that.
Whatever. I'm not falling for that. This is weird.
What?
I just walked into my room and for some reason the shades were down and my red LEDs are on and I don't remember putting them on this morning.
Ooh, scary. You're probably being haunted, Leah.
Yeah, I'm probably just forgetful. Why are they not turning off? Hello? Hello? Macy! Hello? What the heck? Whoever this is, get out of my room! Macy, you're not gonna believe this. It's like I'm being haunted. I don't know what to do. I'm really scared. Why are you laughing?
Haha, pranked you.
What?
I hired my brother to scare you as a joke when you were gone earlier. You just tampered with some stuff in your room and played scary sounds. That was all it took to scare you.
I can't believe you.
You don't get scared of anything. I wanted you to be scared for once. It's almost Halloween after all.
Are you kidding me? Well, I guess you succeeded.